Hello and welcome to the last video blog for 2017. I must say I feel a little bit nostalgic recording this right now. Why? Probably because I'm getting older and more sentimental, but it really has been the most dynamic year in the industry. I sort of map the solids progress, I guess, in terms of changes in the industry and the volume of business that we do through here, but I don't know a year where we've had so many changes on so many different fronts. The banks have made about 4 or 5 incremental changes to lending policy, tightening with overseas borrowing. It's virtually non-existent for the major banks these days. Massive changes to first homeowners. We've now got vacancy tax as well. We've got so many changes on the property front. In fact, in my personal opinion, too many. You really need to feather the approach with changes. The macro and microeconomics of a country, something that, you know, the old joke, get 10 economists in the one room and you'll get 10 different opinions, but in my opinion I think we've had too much change. So my predictions for 2018 are this. I actually believe that our markets on the domestic front will continue to grow in Melbourne and Sydney. I think the demand is absolutely ever present and we will see consistent growth. Continual growth. I think the apartment markets will be the nice surprise for the next 24 months. I think with the amount of developers that can't get finance at the moment, with the amount of people opting out of their development sites, the smaller developers are finding it absolutely crippling to try and get any funding whatsoever and having to put their personal assets on the line for the first time in a long time. So I think we're already seeing a slowing. Any of you watching the blog right now would know that you haven't heard any press about oversupply. It's because there isn't any anymore. And rentals are amazing. We are getting really good increases at the moment on all of our rental properties, and I've got a lot of people offering another $10 a week, $20 a week to actually secure a property. It's not easy at the moment if you're trying to rent because of the undersupply that we're facing. But I guess on a more optimistic note, people still need to invest, and property is where the heart and soul of the Australian economy lies. And I think that moving forward we're going to have continual growth. I think we're going to have to see lessening of fiscal policy, and I think that people will continue to come to Melbourne and Sydney, and it's really keeping the borders open that is increasing our property at the moment. Now, it wouldn't be 2017 without finishing on smashed avocado, would it? In today's Fin Review, there's actually an article saying that the beef industry is under attack because of appetite changes, and people are opting more for smashed avocado and breakfast than they are for a burger and a steak for lunch. So the beef industry says they're feeling it, and I never forget in the play the importance of being earnest, that there's a debate over cucumber for ready money, and I smiled as I read the avocado article today because it appears in 2018. It's now avocado for ready money, a new fiscal statement. So Merry Christmas. Thank you to all of you who came to our solid Christmas party. It was such an event with Digger Station in the sky. We had 12 different meals with matching wine, and I had the best time, and thank you all that attended. And for those of you who can't attend, I hope you can make it next year. Merry Christmas, stay safe, and we're back on deck on the 8th of January. Thank you so much.